Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. And gentlemen, could I ask you to remove your caps? Those in the military may stand on military salute. But here it is, our Star Spangled Banner. It's time for Rockies baseball.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We've got open air baseball for you on the show. It's the Colorado Rockies taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. First pitch coming your way next.
As we have a ceremonial first pitch, and going way off.
Coming up on the first pitch, starting in this one, Eduardo Rodriguez.
And Rodriguez coming over in a trade this morning with the Detroit Tigers.
He took the loss. They're looking for more out of this guy today.
So just about set. So in now for Colorado, Jonathan.
The Colorado Rockies wearing the C Connect jerseys this afternoon.
And a pitch.
As your Philadelphia Phillies are wearing some.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's back there.
And the first hit, first pitch of the ball game is a home run, and it's 1-0 Rockies.
He sends it out of here. His second of the year. It's 1-0. He only needed one
very
swing
first pitch to start off this ball game, and it's 1-0 already, Colorado.
And it paid off.
Wow.
Well, so much for settling into this game, Boog. No courtesy first pitch take right there. He was ready from the second he stepped into the box, got a pitch to hit, jumped all over it. I tell you what, that'll fire up the guys in your dugout.
Here's Chris Bryant now.
And here's where it falls into right here.
Now.
And wow. Just wow.
And first offering is fouled off.
And finally, we're going to get our first strike of the game. But it comes a little bit too late. As the Rockies always hit a homer on their very first pitch of this ball game.
Swing and a high fly ball.
Swing a high fly ball.
Foul.
The big
fouled.
bats coming up and a home run already surrendered. He's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
The pitch. He swings and drives.
He swings and no way,
field.
no again, and back-to-back jacks, and it's 2-0, 2 home runs on 4 pitches.
And they add on. It's 2-0.
And if you're the Philadelphia Phillies, you might have to go to the bullpen already.
This club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Next for Colorado, Jose Iglesias.
Jose Iglesias up to bat now.
And a foul
Our former
ball.
Detroit Tiger. What you just watched, Tigers in a 5-game losing streak, winning 10-0 over the Minnesota Twins.
The 0-1. On the ground to third.
On the ground to third.
Stott over to first in time.
It takes 6 pitches and 3 batters, but we have our first out.
Here's Bud Black's lineup for the Colorado Rockies. And one of the most exciting young stars in the sport, Brendan Rodgers. And here is C.J. Cron.
And here's Cron.
Game last night. And
Fouled away.
Is fouled off.
7 pitches, 2 home runs already, and 1 out. Not the start that the Philadelphia Phillies wanted.
Here in the inning. Next
Foul away.
Foul back.
Are we going to play the foul ball here?
Swings through that, and it's
Swings through that one, and he's going to go down.
2 outs.
That's his first strikeout after letting 2 home runs go back-to-back.
And there's a foul ball.
There's a foul ball. Watch out, that one's flying into the stands.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals.
Oh my gosh, get a new pitcher in. 3 home runs and 13 pitches. It's 3-0 Rockies.
Brendan Rodgers blasts one out. His second of the year, and they tack one on the board. It's 3-0.
And they'll bring up Nick Castellanos.
It looked like it came out of the pitcher's hand
The former
bit too early. Doesn't have the velocity that good force.
Philadelphia Philly.
And at the plate, he didn't miss it.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now.
Got traded at the end of the game last night.
And that's in there for strike 1.
And we'll go against his team, his former team, for the first time.
And now the lefty. Line drive.
Line drive, and finally, They return to size, but not before the Rockies put 3 up against them on 3 hits.
Number 1 coming up. It's the Rockies 3 and the Phillies coming up. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, and on the hill, Matthew McCallum.
Matthew McCallum, he's going to get
It's a tough veteran lineup on the other side, but I'm excited to see what
his
this
first
rookie
call
can do
upon
in this
ever
one.
to start.
Bottom of the first, leading off, Gene Segura.
With some personal
The Phillies
issues
in striking distance, but have some work to do.
for the Rockies, has led to a relief pitcher getting a start in this ball game.
That misses the zone. Ball 1.
They're off to a great start, 3-run lead after their first inning, but so important to be airtight defensively. Don't give away extra outs and allow that other club to get back in this ball game.
Ball 1, no strikes to Segura. Slice down the right side.
One and one.
And 1-2.
Now 1-2. No doubt some butterflies in his young man's stomach as he gets his first ever start.
Count is even.
2-2.
Here comes a pitch. The punch out there, and 1 gone.
And he says, "Thank you, sir."
Just
Down you
excellent
go.
Location on that inside fastball really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a
The
little
former
bit
Heritage
tardy with
Hawk
2
from
strikes.
Saginaw,
Hard to tell if he was fooled
born in
or if he
Nashville,
thought he'd be
Tennessee,
called
moved
the
to Saginaw,
ball, but
Michigan when
either
he was
way,
5
that's
years
a
old.
Really nice pitch.
I mean,
So
yeah, 5 years
digging in
old.
now for Philadelphia, Matt Vierling.
As a battle,
Swings through
and right
that
now it's a
one.
battle of
0-1.
mats.
Next pitch is popped up. McCallum puts the squeeze on that one. 2 down. As we take
And now here's the
a gander at
Philadelphia
Joe
Phillies
Girardi's
starting
lineup for the
lineup.
Phillies.
And Bryce Harper will be
We
coming
could
up
be
to
in for a
bat.
power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know guys are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you know, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what
Swing
looks
and a
like
miss.
a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a guy who's got decent pop.
In the air, out towards left center. Bryant makes the catch.
And that ends the first.
And that'll do it. Phillies down in order. They trail in this
Phillies go 1, 2,
3-0.
3. Not the Rockies though. 3-0 Rockies.
Second inning set to go. Here's Colorado's DH, Garrett Hampson. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to
Hampson
drop
up
a
to
drag
bat now.
from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
We're at Census Big Park in Philadelphia, Philly.
Bounced out to short. Gets it to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Batting eighth, the catcher, number 35, Elias Diaz.
And now it's Elias Diaz. Had the day off yesterday. And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. That misses. And 1-1. One down, base is empty. Oh, this is deep to left center.
And
Way
goodbye,
back there.
baseball.
Gone. Elias Diaz sends it out. His second of the year, and they tack on to their lead. It's 4-0. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
One down. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate.
Batting ninth, the third baseman.
Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. The line to kick the pitch. Now a high fly ball out to left
Down
center.
high fly
Marsh
ball
ranges to his
and
right,
catches
grabs
it.
on the run.
Barely.
There's two away.
I caught it.
The center fielder, number 2.
So the lineup flips over, and now Jonathan Daza. The
So he sold back in the
hole
first inning. Let's see what he does.
In there, and it's 0-1.
In there, 0-1.
Up, got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
The 0-1 is
1-1.
outside, and it's a ball and a strike. The pitch. That's hard hit on the line. Lays out, but it's off his glove. Base hit, and
and he's got a home run and a single in his first two at bats, and we're still in the second inning.
He used the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Chris Bryant gets a chance to hit here.
Chris Bryant gets a chance to hit here, and he's 1-for-1 homering.
Oh, now this one's
And
blasted
back-to-back
deep left.
jacks for Chris
Way back
Bryant,
there.
and it's going to be 6-0 Rockies.
A towering home run. His 9th homer of the year, and they add a pair. It's 6-0.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll.
414 feet, 106 miles per hour, and we're in the second inning, and we're only getting a new pitcher.
For the bullpen. Eduardo Rodriguez will depart, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. Into the game now, the southpaw Brad Hand. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
How? And it's save? So here we go. Probably not what the Philadelphia Phillies wanted, was to bring in a second pitcher just the second inning into this ball game.
Digging in for the Rockies. Grounded out his first
But it's 6-0 Rockies.
Here's a drive out to
7-0 Rockies.
Look out. Gone. Third home run of the season, and they add a run. It's 7-0.
Jose Iglesias jacks this one up.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike.
And just like the very first pitch of the game, the very first pitch for the backup pitcher is out of the ballpark.
But now he's got to find
into the stands.
Now it's going to be C.J. Cron.
C.J. Cron up to bat now. Watch out. Another guy that's got a hot bat.
Foul ball there.
Seven nothing. Only the second inning.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and that'll do it. We go to the bottom of inning number 2.
And we go to the bottom of inning number 2. 7 runs on 7 hits for the Rockies.
Back here in Philadelphia, and now it is JT Realmuto. The right-hander back to work. And that's in for a strike.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
And a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And a foul ball.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
0-2 as he waves at that one.
Real ugly 0-1 swing right there. As a pitcher, got to be hunting for that strikeout. Keep him off balance. Send him back to the dugout.
Left-hand hitter waits. Chop to third. Goes to second. Safe there. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Randall Grichuk now.
And they try getting a double play, but does not work.
And he swings and misses at the initial offer.
And now we've got a man on first and second with no out.
That one at triple digits.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
0-2 now. And misses inside.
See how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Wanted to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing. That high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
The first
and
out
down on strikes.
McCallum's
one
inning.
out. 2 on with 1 out. And the batter now, Garrett Stubbs. Here's a guy who's been struggling so far this year. It's only late April, but still hoping he'll turn it around soon. McCallum, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. Castellanos makes the catch, and there's 2 down. So first and second with 2 outs. This is Bryson Stott. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. 2 outs. That one lifted to left. Racing makes the catch.
Racing
And
makes
that
the
ends
catch.
Phillies. Welcome back onto the third inning. Now it's Brendan Rodgers.
Brandon Rodgers went 1 for 1 in the first inning.
Hand back to work. Here's a swing and a drive left field,
And that one's back, gone. 8-0 Rockies.
His second home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 8-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive.
Wow.
The pitcher knew as soon as that ball left his fingertips, it was trouble. Right on a platter, right down the heart of the plate.
And not the start.
Big league hitters don't miss that pitch.
Here's Nicholas
The
Castellanos.
Phillies wanted.
Yeah, he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. There's a swing and a miss.
This game has gone to the birds for the Phillies.
The pitch. Swing and a miss.
The Rockies have just opened up floodgates.
And there's one down.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there.
And I'm just going to end the embarrassment for the